Hello viewers, you are welcome again to my YouTube channel. Should in case you are new to this channel, my name is Pamatango. I'm a grassroots environmental activist, and today I'm here again to visit Retapor. You know, it's an amazing unsung hero that is changing the narrative of tree planting in the city of Bamenda. So he's organizing a holiday program for children, and I was just inspired, and I said, let me come and capture what he's doing so that we can see how to train up young people so that they can become future environmental activists in Africa. So thank you for always coming to my channel. Thank you for always clicking. Thank you for always subscribing. Let's go see what Retapo is doing with children.
Prunus africana gives us medicine. Prunus africana gives us water. Prunus africana gives us honey. Prunus africana gives us money. Prunus africana gives us joy. Prunus africana gives us oxygen. Prunus africana gives us joy.
Hi viewers, it's always a pleasure to come back to Retafor to update you guys on what he is doing. Retafor,
My dear facilitator or coordinator,
good to see you again.
the pleasure is mine.
So you told me you organized a children's program. So how did the idea come about to start bringing in children into Retafor?
You know, for the past 8 years of the existence of Rita 4,
Yeah,
I've gone through challenges,
Yeah.
difficulties. How? Because I noticed that from the age of 18 to 40 years and above,
yeah.
there's a lot of pressure on young people.
Mhm.
Why? Either some are putting their mind to have certificate,
Yeah,
or their minds are on job.
yeah.
When you have a certificate, you are looking for a job.
Mhm.
After a job, you are looking for a home. Right after a home, you are looking for a child. After a child, you are looking to how to build a house, how to educate your children.
That's
so
right.
there's no passion. So you discover that a child will be graduating from the university where you are struggling that the child should volunteer, the child is not patient to volunteer. They
Yeah.
are looking at how they want to settle down,
Yeah.
and there's no blame on them. And I look at it that, but where can we solve this problem? I remember you always say grassroots.
That's
Grassroots.
right.
I look at now from the base.
Mhm.
I say, what if we organize children from 5 years to be training them to come out?
Wow,
Before they'll be playing, they'll be as if it's a child playing.
that's
But
right.
before you notice it, one has picked the passion like you. I
Yeah.
remember from your story.
Yeah,
I reflect from your story.
That's
How
right.
you started as a child. I said no, but what if now we are in an urban area
that's right.
where children, our parents don't want their children to go through what they went through.
That's right.
A father will be in a house, build a house, put concrete ties everywhere,
Yeah.
and then want the child to touch soil.
Wow.
So I come to think of it. I said, no, let me organize where children will come and be in contact with the nature,
Mhm.
with the soil,
That's right.
dirty their hands,
Mhm.
so that before they reach 18 years, where there's that pressure,
Yeah,
there will be no need for me to tell them that volunteer.
that's right.
We already identify the ones that can take over us.
Wow.
Yes.
So how did you convince their parents to allow them to come work with you? Because it's not easy, you know.
It was so amazing. How? Because it's from there that I noticed that people have been watching at my back.
Okay.
People have been closely looking at me because
Yeah.
I did not advertise it. I
Yeah.
thought I would advertise it
Yeah.
in church, or maybe even give an announcement in the radio.
Mhm.
But just immediately I told 1 or 2 or 3 people, I started facing children coming.
Wow.
Until my target was to get 15.
Yeah.
But later on I had 20, and I
Wow.
even stopped them from coming.
Okay.
And I didn't even announce it.
Okay.
And I came to think of it, if I had to announce it, maybe we would have had more than 50, 70 children here. There are even some in town who are crying that, well, I want my child to participate. How can I do? How much is the payment?
Mhm.
I'm telling them, no, for now, please, you could just hold on with this one. Let me try to say I can. And say, no, please, I want my child to be among those children. Because I
That's
always
right.
say, just imagine you see your child among these leaders.
Mhm.
Just think about the future of your child. I always call them like takeover, a future takeover.
Wow.
Future takeover.
Future takeover.
Future takeover, which means in future when I'm tired, take over me.
Wow.
Yes.
So I see most of them having names: Malina, Terfosia, Acacia. So did you just decide to give them names? Why did you decide to give them names of trees?
Okay, because I discovered that asking a child to identify or telling a child the name of this tree, the child may get the name and forget. But when you name the other child on that name, that when you come in the morning, when you meet with your friend, instead of calling the child on the name that the parent gave, you call the child but on the scientific name of a tree.
Wow.
Now that tree symbolizes that child in that place. That child now will be forced to know that tree. You
That's
forced to see the tree that they are naming him or her as that tree.
That's right.
So that's what came in my mind. It will be easy for them to grab those names of the plants.
Wow.
Yeah.
So any challenges have you been facing? Because I see to put logistics together, they have all caps, uniforms, and you feed them. So how do you raise the funds to meet up with all those logistics?
Thank God for the benefit, for what God has been doing in Fall. Because from the trees we have in the nursery, sometimes we sell and we're able to raise up something. We do not want to put me as a burden to the parents.
That's
now.
right.
We just wanted to see how we can manage them on our own. About the dresses we put on them, they should be in the unified way,
That's
a
right.
uniform,
That's
so
right.
that when you are here and your child is crossing the road, we will know that is the Rita child.
That's
The
right.
child should not just be here and you see you want to turn another child is crossing the road and you don't know whether it's your Rita child or not Rita child. We try to make them to be in the unique way, so that we can identify them and they should feel separate from the other children. They should feel belonging.
Wow.
And when you are there somewhere, you know that I have my uniform that we wear. You feel belonging. You cannot depart from that. You cannot see any child playing maybe with the bicycle. You want to see your own child is riding the bicycle. No, the child always feel like I am somewhere that I am safe and secure. Yes, even now we are in crisis.
Yeah.
We want to see maybe something is happening to anybody who knows that child is somewhere.
Wow.
And also trafficking on the way. When you want to cross the road, when you are as a driver, you see people on the uniform or children like that. That's a group of people.
That's right.
Yes, like stray children.
Wow. And so, any last message to probably our viewers out there?
I think what I would tell them is that Rita cannot do it on its own.
That's right.
If you feel inspired and you feel motivated, I think you should also start wherever you are. Even you are doing a recycling of plastic, you also organize your own children like Rita is doing here. When we are working here, you are working that way. We are building the takeover generation to take over from us. The passion you have, the passion Rita has here, will be able to hand whatever thing we are doing to them. I think that's the last message I have for any viewer who is doing Rita 4, and also to appreciate our farmer Tanto, who has been working hard behind Rita 4, working hard behind others organization to create awareness that they are at the grassroots level and they are struggling, that the world should see them and the world should also know that there are people who have passion to change the environment or to build future leaders.
Wow.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure to have you on my platform.
No, I'm
the world is watching.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you so much.
No, thank you. It's my pleasure also.
I am farmer growing an environmental movement in Cameroon.
I am farmer. It's my whole story. It's my life story that has been written in a children's book like this. And as I told you, they are using my story in all the primary schools in America. Yes, so children like you in America, they are reading about my life. They are studying my life in their school. Okay. So I'm going to read to you the story so you can see, you can hear how I started, okay? When I was a little child like this. Shade, right? So this is my grandmother, she was teaching me about agriculture. So Tanto wants to learn more. He wants to learn everything. When he begins school, Tanto drinks up facts and figures faster than his teacher can pour them onto the chalkboard. His hands shoot up like cornstalk.
My name is Farmer Ashirino. I've come for holidays in Ritafel, so I want to tell you that it's good to be in Ritafel. And I've learned about so many things. And again, I heard about someone called Farmer from Matanto, and I've heard that he has gone out of the country. And I went home and I begged my father's friend. I researched about him and I saw him there. I saw him there. When I saw him, I was so glad. And I heard also that he helped many people. Many people are by providing them with water. And one day when he remembered when he was a student, he drank dirty water and he was so sick. He thought he could die, but he didn't die. From the time he was well, he thought he think that maybe he should go and research about water sources. Then in Ritafo here, you need to come to Ritafo and learn so many things. And my name in Ritafo, they come here Jimalina Aboria. And if you want to also be here, you can also come and join us, be with us. Then you can also be like from Atlanta, and you also go out of the country. And I would like to also be like him. I want to be a farmer in future. So if you would like to be here, you can just come and with anything you have to support the metaphor. Thank you.
My name is Famasonia, and I've had a good time in Itapo here. They have taught us many things. They have taught us about trees, types of trees, and have taught us that and have taught us about trees. And my name is Terminalia mantali. One of the use of Terminalia mantali is used for bamboos and is also used to make furnitures. And I have had a good time here. And I've heard the story of Farmer Tanto, and I would also like to be like him.
My name is Farmer Daniel. I come here to work in Itafor for my holiday job. This has been my best summer job in the whole of my life. Itafor is a great place to be. Itafor is my best holiday job I've ever been to and my best holiday. This holiday has been my best since the day I stepped in here. And my name in Itafor is Eucalyptus globulus. And I produce timber and I give medicine. And also, I give oxygen to help the others. Thank you.
My name is Mama Emanuela. I am here in Ritafo for holidays. I'm here to spend my holidays so that I can know more about trees. Here in Ritafo, they have taught us about many trees and their uses. Yeah, here is the best place to be. They have taught us about many things. Like my own name here in Ritafo is Acacia spectabilis. The barks of most acacias are medicinal.
Name is Farmer Success. I am in Ritafo. Here in Ritafo, they taught us about many trees, and I may name some of the trees: Acacia spectabilis, neem, mysopsis, flamboyant, Guinness, and many others. And my own name is neem. And the use of neem, the neem is medicinal. So this is one of the best places that you can send your children here to study. Not that you leave your children at home to play. You can send your children here so that they can learn a lot. So that in school, any exam that is about farming, you can pass. Thank you.
Hi viewers, it was an amazing opportunity to come again to visit Reta 4, who is doing amazingly great, to nurse trees to fight climate change in the city of Bamenda. And these holidays, he organized a summer program for these future environmentalists of Africa who are here. And I was opportune to come here and share my story with these young children. This is my story that was illustrated in a children's book titled I Am Farmer, Growing an Environmental Movement in Cameroon, and it's being used in elementary schools across the United States. It's also translated into French in France, which is being used in Francophone African countries and Haiti. So since my book is not yet used in Cameroon, it's an opportunity for me to share my story with these children so that they can be inspired, to be like me and to become future farmers of Africa. And I was so amazed how when they heard my story, most of them, they have started calling themselves farmer this, farmer that, and that is a dream that we want to see here in Africa, that young people should emulate what we have been doing, and we are gradually handing the battle over to them. So Reta 4 is, doing great to organize these children during summer holidays, and this year he has about 30 children. Next year he plans to have more than 100 children. If you are inspired by his story and by his work that he's doing here with children, and you want to support Reta 4, please do not hesitate to go on the description link of this video contact him directly through the email or the phone number. If you want to support him to inspire more children next summer holidays, please, you are welcome to support Retafor. Our goal is to create this amazing platform so that we can support those making a difference in Africa to let them shine. I just hope that at some point, maybe the United Nations Environment Program might be inspired by my story and probably to sponsor more copies so that when we come like this, we can distribute. Each child should have a copy of this book so that when they take it back to their homes, they can learn about my journey and they'll be able to be inspired to be the change that we want to see in Africa. If you are new to my channel, please do me a favor to like, subscribe, share this video. Together we are going to make Africa great. I am Farmer. No farmer, no future. Peace and blessings.
We are future farmers of Africa. No farmer, no future.